Hi everyone, today I am going to present you my motorcycle, which is Yamaha Super Tenere 12,000 Rally Edition. As I said at the beginning, it will be a presentation, it will not be a review, because I have this motorcycle only 4 months. I did almost 2,000 kilometers. This is 2018 model, and I am going to tell you what is the difference between the Rally Edition and the Standard Edition. So in Standard Edition, you are getting motorcycle almost naked without some function. And as example, you are getting ABS, which is working the way that if you will brake front wheel, it will be braking front and rear as well. If you want to use only a rear wheel, you need to push only a rear wheel. And traction control, and that is everything. As I said, you are getting almost naked bike, not ready to go on some kind of trip. But if you will buy Rally Edition version, in Standard Rally Edition version, you are getting heating grips, cruise control and electronic suspension, and of course ABS and traction control. You are getting as well LED headlights, a bigger windscreen, crash bars. You can get a unique painting, special emblems, carbons, engine guards, 2 reliable aluminum panniers. You are not getting a top box, you need to pay extra for that, and tank bank. And I think that this is everything what you are getting buying a Standard Rally Edition. So if we know already what is the difference, I am going to tell you what kind of extra accessory my previous owner decided to add. And this is some kind of plastic who is protecting my shoulder against the wind, and it is working. I do not feel any too much wind on my shoulder. I don't really know what I would feel without it. He changed the seat. I do not really exactly know why. So far as I get to know, the standard seat, original seat, is there is no issue with it. I did on the seat 2000 one day I did 400 kilometers, and I didn't have any problem with sitting on it. Stand extension, and that it will be everything what my previous owner added. I, on the other hand, added this motorcycle bag, and I added rear fender. What I am assuming to add, headlights cover and front fender, because in my opinion all the adventures has some kind of front fender, and the Yamaha for me looks a little like a face without nose, without front fender, but this is only of course my opinion. And slowly we are starting to go to the things which I consider as a disadvantage. So I want to protect in general my motorcycle. As you can see, my 2 sides of my motorcycle are not protected at all. To do this, I need crash bars, which will be going somewhere over here. And there was original crash bars, but unfortunately not anymore available on the market. Why? Because Yamaha is not anymore available on the European market, and some accessories are not available as well. And this is our original accessories which are not available. Even I can't find it on the second hand. I see some announcement with Yamaha which people has that kind of crash bars. Unfortunately, they are not selling only crash bars. They want to sell all the motorcycle. So, continuing. Gear display. In my opinion, it shouldn't look like that when I will stop on the crossroad, I can't see on what gear I am standing. It shouldn't look like that, in my opinion. Another disadvantage, in my opinion, is it could sound strange, but exhaust. Why? I'm not a fan of I do not know how sound of the motorcycle, but unfortunately this sound reminds me a sound of tractor. And here we have a problem, because I never ever have been considered that exhaust will be disturbing to me. But when I am speeding, I hear this sound, I do not feel as I am sitting on a, one of the best, in my opinion, reliable motorcycle adventure. I hear the sound of the tractor, and I have a little problem with that. I know that then on the market there is a Krapovic exhaust, but so far I didn't decide to spend so much money to change exhaust. Another problem, in my opinion, for Yamaha, for me it is advantages and disadvantages as well. I am already explaining this, is some kind of function which you can get buying that type of motorcycle. And I'm speaking about electronic adjusted windscreen, keyless, active cruise control, system of monitoring pressure in your wheel, blind area, which is supposed to show you on the mirror. You can't get even display, you will be able to connect with your phone. You can't get system which support you with your emergency brake. And there are more functions which Yamaha doesn't offer to buy. And why it is a disadvantage, why this is advantages. Of course, we know why it is disadvantages, but why it might be advantages. Because of that, Yamaha is reliable. And you need to answer to your own if it is for you advantages or disadvantages. Another thing is weight. When I have been riding on the highway, I feel so much confidence, even overtaking the trucks with the trailer. I know that there will be a blow of wind on some of the sides, and I have been not scared of the blow of the wind on some of the sides, because I know that with this weight I don't need to be worried about that type of problems. On the other hand, when you want to maneuvering with low speed, yes, feel weight of this motorcycle, of course. But I want to say that more than 15 kilometers per hour, if you will cross this speed, you are not feeling this weight. So it is as well advantages and disadvantages. As you could see on my previous video, I show it to you that it is possible, after 4 months of experience with this bike, ride on the traffic and without any problems go through the traffic. It is a little challenging, I need to say, but it is possible. Of course, in this video, which I am talking to you right now all the time, is more disadvantages than advantages, because it is so easy to tell you about advantages, and I wanted to focus more on the disadvantages of the things which people may not know before buying this motorcycle. One more thing, I have been scared that this motorcycle will be too high for me. Luckily no, because when I am sitting on this motorcycle, when I adjusted this seat to the lower position, and of course electronic suspension to the one rider, I do not have a problem to sit on it and have my 2 feet on the ground, so it's okay. But if you have less than 170 centimeters, you may consider to check it before buying this motorcycle, of course. Okay, this time I want to show you how this motorcycle looks all around. I will try to a little focus about all the accessory which this motorcycle has. As you can see, here are the lights, and we can see as well a bigger windshield, and here we have crash bars, guard engine, carbons, and the name that this is a Rally Edition version. Of course, here we have this extra plastic who is protecting our shoulder against the wind. Tank bank. Here we can see as well here that this is electronic version, electronic suspension. Panniers. Before I will go to the panniers, here is the Viking seat. I can recommend. And if we are speaking about the panniers, the problem with the panniers, one disadvantage which I can say about them is that the right one might be bigger. I do not know why they do them similar, because the right one where the exhausted is not GV created the way that the right one is bigger one. But of course I do not really know why Yamaha decided to do not make it bigger. An extra space will be okay. Shaft drive, of course, I can show you, and I need to tell you that this is very smooth and stand there. Extra surface for more stability, and overall looks like. Right now I will start the engine. I will show you how it sounds. It sounds like that. As I said previously, I didn't tell you about the advantages, but they are obvious. Reliability, brakes, engine, price, position of this motorcycle. Even I would say the look, how it looks like. Panniers, really accessory which you can get. Everything is working very well. I am very proud and very happy that I bought this motorcycle with these accessories. On the other hand, you need to know what are the disadvantages so far. If I help some of you make a decision or get to know better of this motorcycle, thank you for listening to me, and give me a big thumbs up. Ask some question if you have about this type of motorcycle, and I will try to answer to you at these questions. Thank you very much, and see you to the next video.